Hi everyone, this is the Math 10C Trigonometry Review, and this is multiple choice question 7. It says here a wheelchair ramp is 7 meters long, and it has its angle of inclination is 9 degrees. Okay, we want to calculate the rise of the ramp to the nearest tenth of a meter. Okay, well, we got to draw this, get a visual on this. So here's our ramp. Okay, here's the ground, and then it's okay, at some point here it's leaning up against, or it's up against something that's vertical. So that's going to be, we have to assume that that's 90 degrees here. Now we are told the angle of inclination. We have chatted about that in the past here. The angle of inclination is the angle above the horizontal. So in that case, the horizontal is the ground here. So this angle right here is my 9 degrees. Okay, we know that the ramp itself is 7 meters long, so we'll throw the 7 on there, and actually we'll zoom in on this a little bit. And what we're being asked for is the rise of the ramp. Okay, in other words, when someone gets onto the ramp here, okay, enters the ramp right here, when they leave, how far up are they? Okay, what is this value right here? So let's call this is our unknown here. We'll call that x. Now the angle is, again, in this problem here is what's important because it allows us to define the sides here. Now it doesn't change what the hypotenuse is. In that case it's 7. Okay, that's our hypotenuse because it's the side opposite the 90 degrees. But the x here, the unknown, is the side opposite my 9 degrees. Because this side right here is not being used to build that angle. Okay? So now I know that this is the opposite side. Now what I got to do here is think, kind of go back in my memory here and think, okay, what trig function here relates the opposite side of a triangle to the hypotenuse of the triangle, okay, for a given angle? And the answer is it's the sine ratio. So the sine of the angle, in this case we know the angle, it's the sine of 9 degrees, is going to equal the side opposite, now that's our unknown, I don't know what that is, over the hypotenuse, which in this case is 7.0. Now to solve for that unknown, I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation through by 7, cancel here, and I'll get 7.0 times the sine of 9 degrees is equal to x as my unknown. And now I just have to evaluate that. Okay, so I'll go to my calculator. So 7.0 sine, and again, this time we're using the sine ratio, not the inverse sine, the sine ratio, because I want the calculator to use, or to give me the value, that is the ratio of those, of the opposite side and the hypotenuse here. Press enter, and I'm getting 1.1 to the nearest tenth. Okay, 1.1 meters. So now I look up at my options here, and there it is in C, 1.1.